against WashU here this afternoon. So on the far side of the field is where things are starting for Carnegie Mellon, Maggie Christ's opponents. Ball tapped to the near side and collected now by Moy. Try to roll a feed over to Adams. And now with the ball as scorers are Ryan Casey and Haili Adams. Each have 8 goals on the season. 4 assists for Casey, 3 assists for Adams. So those are the table setters. Those are the key players offensively. As a chance here, and a nice job by Von Zupp to make sure. And knocked down by Dempsey, chipped up by Ayatarola, and the ball bounces, and Greenfield able to grab it before they have another situation like that. Perhaps they go to Jillian Myers and play it short and let her try to advance the ball as far as she can. So we'll wait and see. Greenfield now will settle and kick it away. And the breeze is starting to pick up again now, but I don't think it's about 10 miles an hour now instead of the 15 to 20 that we had. Strychar's now back to Adams. That's Tessa Allen, excuse me. Allen now will send it long, and Bernard try to deflect it away. So neither team really has had a bona fide chance to score as of yet. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a little bit of the nerves that need to be burned off here. And there's a chance now. It's getting behind the defense is going to be Haili Allen, and that shot's in the back of the goal. So a breakdown defensively. Haili Adams takes full advantage, and Carnegie Mellon takes the first lead of the match at 1-0. Carnegie Mellon has the first lead of the match. Yep, held her line well and unmarked pretty much, and she's able to walk in and deliver a goal against Greenfield. 1-0 lead, and that came roughly in the 15th minute of the contest. So 13:34, the official time of the goal. So in the fourth, tapping the ball away, and now with a great move there, away from Myers, and a sliding tackle attempt, Von Zupp, and Von Zupp, deep kick just past midfield. But Haili Adams will collect it now for Carnegie Mellon. And the ball getting away for a moment as Menard trying to keep Adams from getting to it. Adams gets to it. Great persistence for Adams to keep this play alive. And the cross is, and Ayatarola got away with a tug on Maggie Christ there as Maggie tried to dribble the ball forward. Now Christ is trying to muscle the ball away and does from Adams. And now Brew tried to come in and help out. And Adams on the throw-in heads it forward. Brew tried to get to it, a 50-50 ball as a WashU player lunged for it and fell to the turf. Headed forward. Moy now will try to get things started on the other side here. Contour eventually, Adams had a touch but couldn't do anything with it. Brew sends it over far side. Strychar is trying to pinch in and get a shot away to the edge of the penalty area. Adams' shot off the side of her foot. Didn't get all that she wanted on that shot. And Ritteroff ends up with it for WashU. Ritteroff tried to punch it forward, and it's deflected down by Strychars with her chest. Ball bouncing on the far side, and Ritteroff tried to get to it. A couple of pushes there, and it's crossed through in front of the 6 and Camp. Ayatarola clears for the moment. Von Zupp, deflects off of Adams. This could be a lot of trouble. Greenfield comes well off her line from another county to kick that one out of bounds. The near side now. Derstowitz was trying to get something to Ayatarola, and now Adams, who is always lurking for a chance, and Von Zupp seeing that will send that one over the Carnegie bench. This is going to be Tessa Allen. Long, lofting throw in. It's loose, and Chris swipes at it. Now Ayatarola sends back it in toward the 6. Still loose, dangerous. Adams tried to poke it free and toward the net. Couldn't get her instep on it, and it was eventually steered out of the way. But also I think they had the best energy of the WashU players offensively as this one rolls to Greenfield at the edge of the penalty area. Available for later action as Elise Brown is in for Maggie in the midfield. So other starters, Jillian Myers is back on the field. Von Zupp, it's a giveaway there, and it's a chance for Camille Williams. For Carnegie Mellon, Camille puts on the brakes, trying to feed Ayatarola. That's too far for her, unfortunately. Elise Brown. A lot of work to do before that happens now with 36 minutes left in the second half, and WashU still in the short end of a 1-0 score. As Carnegie Mellon's Haili Adams in the 14th minute, and so far that goal has stood up. So Von Zupp rolls it ahead. But Carnegie has done a good job of keeping the ball hemmed into Washington territory quite a bit in the first half, and they're trying to establish that same trend here in the second. Ayatrola trying to float a pass. Oh, it gets away, and now Adams had a chance to get to it, but Greenfield, fortunately, there to scoop it up at the edge of the 6. He came back to help defensively there. That was brewing to be quite a bit of trouble for Carnegie Mellon. Now Adams trying to provide some trouble for Wash U. That pass just beyond the reach of Grant Wilmer, and it's picked up by Greenfield, the keeper for. But Wash U needs to get a little bit more urgency, and they may start having to take some more chances offensively to try to tie the match. But now they have to worry about Haley Adams. On the left flank, Von Zupp giving chase, and then Kelly's able to roll it out of bounds to force a throw-in. Shuffled to the point where there's 4 teams now tied for first. And we'll see what happens with the women's standings, but there could be and let's see. Now Conlon will bring in Cunningham, Cohen, Kovac, DeKonik, Christ, and Ritter off. And that was close to a handball for Dempsey, but Dempsey's able to get to it and punch it ahead. Dempsey, now Cunningham trying to get free and can't. Adams now gets the ball in a bad bounce away from Myers, and Adams now with a chance, puts on the brakes. Trying to get to her right foot, perhaps. Oh, and Jillian Myers strips it away at the last moment. Great strength by Myers. Take that all afternoon long. Those kicks out of bounds to burn some more time off the clock. On the bounce to Adams, being watched by Maggie Christ. And weaving to the back line. And the delivery is a little short of the mark, and Maggie Christ now trying to sprint out with it. Maggie trying to avoid being bumped.